As a photographer, you should never ever work for free. It's freezing cold and we're on the way to London 10K. And you might be thinking, Gabriel, that's great. Then why are you freezing your ass off in central London early on a Sunday morning, shooting the winter 10K when no one's paying you to do it? Here I am camping out with my camera equipment, ready to get some shots for no monetary gain whatsoever. So now's probably a good time to mention that you can get paid in other ways other than money. But I already know that some photographers are going to hate me for saying that with the rise of getting paid in exposure. But let's break it down on when you should take a job and when you definitely shouldn't. Hopefully in a couple of minutes, some runners are going to come flying down here and I'm going to get some shots of them on my camera. Which brings me to my first point. You might want to accept a job if you know that you're going to learn something new. For me, I'm relatively new to shooting sports, so I'm going to be camping out here with my 85mm prime, which is a little bit of a strange lens to use, and see if I can get some really high quality shots of some people flying past me in just a second. If you speak to any really successful wedding photographer, I highly doubt that they got paid a good amount of money for their first ever wedding, because they're still new, they're still learning. Picking up a job, if you know that you're going to learn something new that's going to be valuable to you in the future, is a good enough reason to do it without monetary reward. This is always by far the most nerve-wracking part. I think they're starting in 8 minutes, so hopefully not too long until they come flying down this street. I decided to move, it was getting too bright. Hopefully this will be a better position. Okay, prime example, just chatting to the photographer over there who's working with the event, and I was in completely the wrong place because the map is really ambiguous when you're looking at it. So now I've just moved up and hopefully I'm gonna get a better view of them coming down here and then back just up there so I can see them twice with a little bit of a gap in between. Okay, we've got some runners coming in. Shit, I missed him, it was on the inside. Next up is practice. If you don't practice something, you're gonna get super rusty. If you haven't had a booking for something for a while, then you may wanna just do one, free of charge, no monetary value attached, so that you make sure that your skills are in keeping with what's demanded in the marketplace. For me, that means I'm just here shooting this race. It's gonna give me so much practice. There's gonna be hundreds, thousands of people flying by, and I'm gonna try and take some pictures of some of my friends so that I can get some real top quality stuff, so that when I do get paid, I know that I'm gonna deliver the best possible work.
First female.
So this guy works for Hoka, so could send them over to him. If you start shooting something new, you want to build a portfolio, so it's okay to say yes to something if you know that it's going to contribute great shots to put in your portfolio that will get you future work. For me, sports is something that I'm relatively new to. I've run for a very long time now, but I haven't really got into the content side of things, normally because on days like this, I would be racing. At the moment, I've got a little bit of a hamstring injury, so I'm sitting this one out. So it's a perfect opportunity for me to add some great shots to my portfolio. Let's go, Gabriel! Okay, well, I don't know if you ever get this feeling, I'm almost afraid to look at the back of my camera. It'll do. That one. I hope. Finally, it's okay to do something for fun. I'm going to really enjoy today. There's some of my friends running. I'm going to hopefully get some great pictures of them, send them over to them. They'll really appreciate it. I'll enjoy seeing them out on the course and cheering them. Running is something that I'm really passionate about, so I just love being out with the atmosphere, the race day, everything about it. I really enjoy it. And there's no reason why you can't continue to shoot for fun, even if you're a paid professional photographer. So get out there and shoot some stuff. I think I spotted Harry Morgan, who has his own YouTube channel, which I enjoy watching. Oh, here he is. Now, when's it not okay to do a job? If you're going to work for someone and they say that they're going to pay you an exposure, that's an automatic red flag. There is no such thing. If you're hoping that this person who can't afford to give you any money for your services will somehow post you and you'll be astronomically successful as a result of that, then you really are living on another planet. The number of people who could actually post your work and give you exposure that's worth your time is so astronomically small. And those people, let's say Nike, if you did a Nike campaign, in the world of sports, that would be pretty epic, do you know what I mean? If it goes worldwide and your name's attached to it, that could be life-changing for you. But Nike are not going to employ you if they think your services are good. and offer to let you work for them without paying you anything at all. Any single person who can give you something that you want can also afford to pay you money for your time. So if you're shooting for some Z-list celebrity with a couple of thousand Instagram followers and they suggest exposure as a good way of paying you, immediately say no. It's just not worth it. Okay, just seeing someone that I know from a run club, so let's see if I can capture them as they come back around this bend. And they love the camera, so I'm sure they'll be posing for this guy just to my left. Where is he? He's normally running much faster than this. Just having a casual day out. Just packing up. Some valuable lessons that I learned today. Obviously you saw the course maps are never that accurate. So getting out there and just asking someone exactly where I should be was really helpful. I'm definitely going to do that in the future. Just help me to not panic a little bit. I saw Gabriel coming through. He was in a group. I know I wanted to get a picture of him, and I was able to have confidence that I knew exactly where they were going to come around again, and I was able to get a picture in the end. So pretty happy with that. And yeah, just a lot of fun. I'll send over some pictures to kind of the people that I know. Actually a really good time. The fact that I'm not paid for this means that I can just go home now. I don't have to wait for all the runners to come through. It was raining a little bit. I don't want to get caught in the rain. So I'm just going to go home, edit these pictures, see what they look like and send them over. I had fun today. I learned a lot. I got some great experience. I might have some shots that I can add to my portfolio. And maybe there'll be a little bit of exposure if I manage to get some good shots of people who are running who I know. And yeah, all in all, a good time.
Brother, I'm looking at these pictures you've taken today. Fuck, man, you are so good at fucking running shots. It's incredible.